Now we're live over on YouTube too. Nice. Getting ahead of the game. Hey there, Pikachu Ultra Instinct. How you been? I feel like it's been a minute. Also, whoopsie, apparently I've turned on the tracking on the camera again. That's not supposed to be possible. We need to stop following me. There we go. Need to switch that off because I am 90% sure I switched off the hand gesture. Bear with me 2 seconds. It might make the audio funny for a moment. Zen already? What do you mean already? Already messed up the camera? Yeah, it happens. It happens. Why is it doing this? Make it big. There we go. Cannot switch off the hand controls right now. Oh, there we go. Gesture controls. Turn that off. Beautiful. So now if I go like this, yeah, good. It's not making it like chase me. Nice. Camera's a little funky now though, so yeah, we gotta reset that a little. Probably should have done that before I closed the program. Already, letter of the day is out. Ah, yeah. Who did letter of the day? Oh, Gogeta. Because the camera thing. Yeah, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. We go here? Yeah. This way? Nah. That looks good. Looks good to me. Hey, tilt it slightly. Yeah. 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 Seems good to me. Yeah, how's everyone's week been? Happy Friday. And yeah, for those of you that have been around the channel before, you obviously know what that means. It is time for budget build battles. So I'm kind of throwing together a last minute deck list for it. MW, it's alive. Yeah, it's just saying to the guys on Twitch. I'm like, I'm going to make sure it's live on YouTube. All right, it's not. We're going live now. So I think it missed the first like 12 seconds. Hey, Kat, how are you going? What camera is it? And Obsbot? No, Insta360. Like Insta360. I've heard Obsbot is good too, but I like Insta360. It's just got like faster focus and stuff like that. It's kind of weirding me out though. Like, let's put it here. I've got to rejig my office setup. I want the camera in the center of my desk, but I have an L desk, so you can't really do that like without tucking yourself right in. I guess that works. It feels weird though. I don't know. This feels strange to me. Looks okay though. Maybe we roll with it. I'm just like tucked in. What am I playing this time, Zen? I don't know. We threw together a Lake Trio deck on Wednesday night stream, like for the standard format. So I'm trying to adapt that. Yeah, I can't do this. I'm like way too close to the desk. I don't like that. This is much more relaxing. Yeah, but threw together a Lake Trio deck, so using Uxie, Azelf, and like Mesprit's not real, so Mesprit's not in here. But yeah, Uxie and Azelf are in there. Monkey Dory to move around counters, Frost has to kind of help pump up numbers a little bit. And then because it's budget build battles, you can't have like max counts of these guys, so it's like, what other attackers do we slot in? Theoretically, we could put in Absol, we could put in Spinda, we could put in Yveltal, right? And then the other one is like the Glalie. It's like Yveltal makes sense. Absol makes sense. I think it's Absol. And then what was the other one I said? Spinda? Spinda I don't hate. Does 10 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon and they're confused. It's like, it's good to... I feel like for this format it could be really good, right? Because they're going to be limited on switch. We confuse them. It's like potentially hit yourself or evolve through or switch out. Do you have the options to do that? Maybe not. Zen, it's spread all over here. A little bit, yeah. It's the same as Azelf, but with another attack. Worst gift Mimikyu. This attack does 10 damage for each damage counter on all of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay. We don't really need more Azelf, though. Like, we're more so leaning into the Uxie. I don't hate the Mimikyu, though. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I don't think we need it though. Like we want a third or a fourth Uxie, and that's effectively a Veltal is exactly Uxie. It's just we need to get the damage counters out for it to come online. So that's why it's like, well, the Absol probably makes more sense. And Absol will also get around Jirachi. So then it forces our opponent that it's like bench Jirachi and Manaphy, and they have less bench space to play around with. Absol also having the second attack that does 50 plus 70 if they're already damaged. So it's like to deal with Manaphy, potentially we just like ping it with a Frostlass or Monkey Dory counters, gust it into the active, Absol knocks it out. That's how's it going? You can't make it tonight. All good, man. That's all good. And you've been struggling to find time lately. How are we going for time though? We got 20 minutes to build the list still. So the other thing I want in here is I think we want Lost City, just so that if they do bench Manaphy, we can deal with it once and then it's gone. I also need higher counts of Gust. We don't have boss's orders in it because in standard we were heavily leaning into the just fall behind on prizes. But yeah, for this format, like having a way to gust up the Manaphy, I feel like is going to be pretty big, especially if we pair into like... Actually, what are we worried about? We would need boss. Still, one boss seems right. Artisan, very useful, but does help the opponent, so I'm not sure how much we really want it in this build. And then experimenting with it, including the Xatu line. But yeah, the fact that we are going to be running the Absol, typing out Absol, I mean to be grabbing the Dark Energy, I think it's a little bit more justified to just have straight up Dark Energy in here. We do have Earthen Vessel, so it's just like I grab these, put them on Monkey Dory. Luminous Energy obviously having its benefits, so like we'll still keep some in there. And then the fact that we do have Xatu, I think we slightly bump up the counts of Psychic. Going up to 9 energy also, it's just increasing our odds of not missing the first attachment for turn. Having obviously less draw supporters and stuff, you want to up your odds of finding these. And with Uxie, we want to be able to attack by turn 1, so I think it's a good call out. Just needs to start cutting stuff to actually make it, you know, a legal list. The Glalie? I think the Glalie goes. Monkey Dory at a 2 count seems right. Snowrunt at a 2-3 line. Potentially we go down to a 2-2. Also, do we have Heavy Ball in here? We don't. So for this, we will want Heavy Ball just because obviously 2 counts of our Lake duo. We want to be able to get them. And the fact that we can target that with Arven or Rita, we shouldn't have any issue getting them from the prizes if they end up there. All right, I need to cut 3 cards though. Jirachi helps if we're into the mirror. I feel like someone else likely will run this. Manaphy helps into like Dragapults. Dragapults is just like other spread decks. But potentially it's cut 1 Snowrunt, cut a 1-1 Natu Xatu line, or like this. Maybe it's just the Spinda goes. The Spinda just having the flexibility of not being linked to a specific type of energy I do like. Could also just thin our energy counts a bit. The Artisan. Let's thin the Artisan. It might even be just cut the Artisan completely. So I feel like it's going to help the opponent too much. It's like cut the Artisan. Also, do we include Evo TM? Am I going to be more dependent on Frostlass in this format than in standard? Probably not. We still want to be going Uxie turn 1. But Artisan being thinned is fine. Absol, I think, stays. It might just be, yeah, thin down Xatu to a 1-1 line. Because like useful to get Absol online as a backup attacker, Monkey Dory online as a backup attacker, Azelf online as a backup attacker, but at the same point, not necessary. Like it's a nice bonus to have and a nice bit of extra draw power, but I don't think it's like vital. I think that's the list. Still, like Evo TM, I'm kind of floating on the idea. I'm like, do we put it in? Nah. And also Tulip. Do I cut Tulip and just go for a second Lana? Because like being able to get the dark energy and just like the other Pokemon, like the Jirachis, the Spinda, the Absol, the Yveltal. Do I really need 4 Psychic Pokemon back? In this build, I don't think Tulip is the call. I think we do just lean into this more. Seems good to me. Cool. Also, realizing the light behind me just cut out. And it's back. Good. Does not Mimikyu, you meant like the... Not Mimikyu, you meant like the Lake Trios. What? Joshua stops Mimikyu. What Mimikyu? Oh, the Mimikyu that's like immune to EXs and puts damage counters? Technically, yeah. Sky, sorry if you said something after you mentioned Mimikyu. You didn't catch it because you opened PTC jail and tried to assassinate your chief.
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
Deathlike, how you going, buddy? But yeah, Sky, no, we're not going to be running the Mimikyu. The Azelf is nice, but it's not like the main focus of the deck. We're more so leaning into trying to spread counters around. The Azelf is a nice closer or nice to have into like big basic decks. It's like if we run into an Okidogi as an example, but we're also hitting weakness into them, so that's relevant. But if we ran into, what else is like big and basic? Or just big. If we run into big stuff, the Azelf's nice, but for the most part, we're trying to spread damage counters and then devolve. Like we're trying to win by taking all 6 prizes in one go with devolution TM. So like people running Grabska, that's going to complicate things. Oh, I didn't put in a canceling clone, did I? No. Do I need canceling clone? Maybe no. I feel like yes. What do I care about for canceling clone? Jirachi? Into Jirachi, I just bring it into the active and knock it out though. This just counters, not... These both do damage, not counters, and these both do counters, not damage. So we should always have an option. Unless they have both of these on their board. So maybe we don't need clone. I don't think we need clone. I feel like nice, but not necessary. No vacuum. Probably a risky call. How am I getting past Hero's Cape? I guess Hero's Cape is just a hit him really hard situation. Could cut a Psychic Energy. Check in Vacuum. Oh, I feel like that's going to punish us though. Like we want to always hit that attachment for turn 1. No, I think we keep that at 5. What else could I afford to cut? Or do I just say, no, I don't need vacuum? It might just be, no, I don't need vacuum. Could go down to a 2-2 line of this. Just do that. Process is nice, but not necessary. At the same point, having an extra snow run out, so if they ever kill a Frostos, being able to instantly evolve it back up is pretty cool. I feel like we can get away with that. We'll see. Maybe we get punished. Destra boss, maybe? Maybe. Zen for the Limitless Link, exclamation 3B tourney, and it will shoot you a message directly. Why is the 3B command not working? What? Is the robot off? Oh. Just to try that again. Or I'll try that again. There you go. But yeah, you do that, and then exclamation 3B tourney. I might just put that as the command in the title. Let's do that. Let's do that. But yeah, if you do exclamation 3B tourney, you'll get sent a link directly on Twitch, and you can just click it. Just click it through there. It'll take you through. You can grab lists from previous weeks, or you still got about, we'll say 15 minutes before the tournament starts. We give about a 5-minute buffer, just so I can look over the list and make sure they're legal. The first one you did was right. Exclamation 3B turning. It sends whispers. Yeah. It directly messages you. Heck, maybe we just make it that it goes into the chat. We could just do that. There you go. You've got them blocked, so that's... Here, try it again. Or I can copy yours. There you go. All right, how are we looking for registrations? Okay, so we're at 11 people right now. Pretty good turnout. Pretty good turnout. Let's slightly move the camera so it's not in the way of the screen. There we go. All right. I haven't submitted a deck list. Oh my. We'll get on that right meow. Export this. Beautiful. I'm mixed on the 2-2 snow run though. Do I change this? Do I need cologne? Do I actually care about cologne? Or no, that's not cologne. It's vacuum. I put vacuum in. No, vacuum we do care about. I feel like vacuum will come up. Ooh, beans. We did that. What are we naming this? Lake Duo? We'll go edit deck list. No, not edit deck list. Edit registration. Deck name. Lake Tree Duo. Done. All right. And yeah, registrations, we are at 11 people so far. Most of you guys are all checked in. Most lists are submitted. Libdom, Jinu, Fector TV, and Davis yet to check in and submit lists. So hopefully they're coming soon. Samir is checked in. They're just working on their list still. So all good. 9egg is checked in and submitted. Amir's checked in, submitted. Sky is, Destra is, Rema's kicking around. I think I saw him pop up in the chat a minute or two ago. Unless I'm crazy. I might be crazy. Does you feel like it going to chat makes more sense since you can even pin it? That's true. That's true. I had it doing whispers so that more people would type in chat, though. It was baiting engagement. It just doesn't really work. So yeah, we'll just leave it that way. MW, 2 weeks and you'll be there. You're on the countdown. Nice. That's awesome, MW. Oh, also, while we're kind of on that subject, I've got to update the monthly North American event. We're going to be changing the date of that. I've got a birthday party I need to go to. They're doing like a picnic lunch on the Saturday afternoon. And so we do it first Friday night of every month for North America, which, yeah, Friday night would be great, but obviously time zones. That means Saturday afternoon for me. And it's like, yeah, this thing starts at 12. It's like, great. I'd start the stream at 10:30. So we got to move that. So I might just do it. What are your guys' thoughts on either doing it the week after, or do we do one on a Saturday night? Because I could just move it a day, or I can move it a week. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. Zen crazy. I was crazy. Silly. Yeah, we'll start looking over the lists. Do we have any new register? We do. Zen's in. Oh my god. That's exciting. All right. Check your lists. Triple is fine. 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 Rema is cooked. I like when Rema's here. It means I have a judge. That's just that he can't make it tonight. Like, he's in chat, but I don't know if he's helping with judging tonight. Destra. That looks good. Sky. What is this? Sky, you cooked. I like it. Amir. Looks good. Lived, no deck yet. Jin, no deck yet. Samir, no deck list yet. Have Fun, no deck list yet. Davis, no deck list yet. 9 Egg. Looks good. And Zen, what did you cook for this week? The dog? You're letting the dogs out. Oh. I like it. I like it, Zen. Rushed the list and sent it. Hopefully it's not too outdated. Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Surging Sparks introduced some new decks. I don't think it really shook up the meta too much, though. It just kind of like introduced more things into it. MW, you think that the future and ancient baby Pokemon are massively underrepresented in this? Yeah. Ancient Box definitely has legs. I'm surprised people haven't played it more, especially with Surging Sparks haven't come out. Because like Surging Sparks introduced what? The new Koraidon. That's sick. Gouging Fire, also interesting one you could play around with for it, right? Because then it's like, well, you could theoretically like include Mela in your list to charge that up. Angma Basin, go. Ancient Box got second last week. Did it? What was last week? Was I at last week? I feel like I was at last week. Oh, I won last week. Did I play against somebody playing Ancient Box last week? Oh, it does played it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, no, Ancient Box legit. Yeah, I have a great memory. It was a battle for the ages. Still a bit concussed from it. Yeah. 9A, you'll sub to the channel easier should you want it. What? Oh, like subscribe on YouTube. Wait, 9A, have you been coming to some of my streams every week and you never bothered to click the subscribe button on YouTube? I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Strawberry's perfect.
Sky, welcome to the Goomba game. The Strawberry Goomba. Love it. MW Surging Sparks gives you a good Fluttermane, Koraidon, and Gouging Fire. The Fluttermane, mixed feelings on the Fluttermane. Mixed feelings. Yeah, the Fluttermane, it's like if you're running Luxurious Cape, yeah, you could tank a hit with like Roaring Moons and stuff and then just hand off the counters. I haven't hit go on the raffle tonight either, have I? Thank you for the reminder, Gogeta. We didn't exit out of the one from last week. Since I forgot to start it for a bit, we'll start it at 10 instead of 5. So 10 PTCGL code cards up for grabs. Just make sure you're a member of the Goomba gang, which means boop that follow button and exclamation raffle to enter. Other than that, yeah, good to go. If you're subscribed on Twitch, you do get triple, because branding, the prize. And yeah, it's only available on Twitch. So for those of you guys over on YouTube, apologies. There's not really a way to integrate the commands over there, at least that I'm aware of. Yeah. 9egg, you're talking to a guy in the YouTube chat. You've been okay. I was wondering. I'm like, how do you know when I'm live every time? I don't subscribe to you on YouTube. I just have like impeccable timing. Like, okay, cool. Yeah, we got 3 minutes until the tournament starts, but we'll give a 5-minute buffer. I've still got to double check some lists, and it looks like there's some last minute submissions and deck lists being submitted. Last minute signups and deck list submissions. I say the good words now. Yeah. Who are we waiting on still? Libitum, Jinju, and Davis are the only ones that haven't checked in. Everybody else has checked in. So like that's good to see so far. Gogeta, we are playing Blissey deck? What Blissey deck? What Blissey deck? I'm playing Lake Duo. Brandon J sneaking in a last minute sign up. Yeah, exciting. Should probably show you guys the screen I'm looking at. Makes it a little more logical. And we're getting Ethan Liu last minute signing up. Got an American and a Canadian. I like the Canadians. Good people. Speaking of impeccable timing, hello. There I was. There you are. That's the guy. How you going, man? It's because of the overlay. It still shows the Blissey. What Blissey? Here? Where's their Blissey? Oh. Like the deck list button? I genuinely forgot that I have that. Let's update that. Yep. That's on me, guys. That's on me. No, we're playing the Lake Duo deck. Hey, how come you get to play 4 Blissey EX? I know, I'm like playing multiple copies and rule boxes. Shenanigans. No, that should be submitted through to you guys now. I'll even show you the background stuff. There you go. That's in. It's good. Yep. All right. We'll double check these new submissions. Just make sure everyone's lists are legal, and we might actually kick off on time. Still probably get 5 minutes though. So if anyone does want to sign up last minute, exclamation 3B tourney gives you the link and you guys can sign up. You can just grab a list from like a previous week if you're in a rush and you're like, I want to play, but I don't know what deck. Just look at last week's tournament and be like, oh, this Goomba got first place. He's probably a fine list. Yeah, triple fella. He's cooking. All right, Ethan playing Dragapult. Terrifying. List looks illegal. Lords. Low key. Oh, not Lord. Low key Savage. I thought Lord Savage. I'm like, that's terrifying. I like that list. That's cool. Zen, I feel like we looked over your list and it's fine. 9 egg. Good to go. To Davis, no list yet. Have fun. Oh, that's cool. I don't fully understand what I'm looking at here, but I like it. Is it like a Lost Box deck with Slowbro? The one to close out the game? Like, take your last 2 prizes? Is that what it is? Mirror's good to go. Sky, it's good to go. Destra's good to go. Rama is good to go. Oh, I think we might just kick it off, guys. Double check there isn't any last minute signups now, and then we'll maybe just go. If you have ideas for eventual new decks, do you? Are you saying you do have ideas, or if you have ideas? Does Cresselia show up much in this? MW, not really, no. It could. Like, you could pair that potentially with like a Frostlass deck. It's just one of those weird things of like when you're playing Frostlass, you typically don't play a lot of things with abilities. Cresselia doesn't have an ability. Frostlass doesn't ping itself. So, like, you could do it. Also, if you're scared of spread decks, Cresselia might be a better answer than like Jirachi and Manaphy if you're running Psychic Energy, just because it's like, oh, into a spread deck, they're trying to like slowly chip me down. Instead of blocking their spread, I just go, back to you. I like that idea. I'm kind of wishing we had talked earlier, because I included a Manaphy and Jirachi, and maybe I didn't need to. But Manaphy does help out a lot into Dragapult. Dragapult just being able to spear 3 things is terrifying. So at least this way you're forcing them to have Gust canceling clone. Hey, Blueberry, how you going, man? How you doing? It's been a bit. All right, I think we're kicking it off. I said 5 minutes extra, but like, no new signups. We go. If anyone's on the fence in chat right now and is considering signing up, let me know right now, or I'm going to hit go. There we go. Blueberry, trying a new random deck since you have time today. Nice. In this tournament or on ladder? Watch you get wrecked? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. 11 people checked in, 10 deck lists. Yeah, we're good. 10 people are ready. That gives us 5 tables. Perfect. All right. Who am I playing? Me and Zarema. That's going to be a heated match. I definitely have Rema on here, right? Definitely have Rema on here. See you in a second, Rema. It's gonna be a good game. Also, hey man, how's your week been? No guaranteed top 8 this week? No, we don't want that to be a thing. Like, ideally, we want 16 plus people in these tournaments. I'm not sure why. Where is that going? I'm not too sure why. Yeah, attendance has kind of dipped recently. Your deck is no longer valid for standard format. What? What do you mean my deck is no longer valid for standard format? What's wrong with it? Active deck. Are you kidding me right now? Have they banned a card? That was weird. You guys saw that, right? Your deck is no longer valid for standard format matches. Set a different active deck or update your current deck to play standard format matches. What is it on about? What is wrong with this? ETCGL, are you feeling okay? Standard. It's good to go. What the hell? Zen, try to switch decks, create and copy. Yeah, just switch decks, switch back, and it's fine. MW, how many qualify for the Invitational? It'll be the top 8 for the season. Zen, just PTCGL doing PTCGL things? Pretty much. Blueberry disqualify him? Can't even play. I feel like I go second. All right, I go second. I want to get into Uxie. Dazer! November's goal is to reduce the male suicide rate by 25% by 2030, and with each mustache grown, that goal gets closer. Gazer, coming in here with the bits, helping raise funds for men's health. Of course you get a mustache fact. How you going, man? Good morning and welcome to Friday. The more you know. Yeah, the power of knowledge. All right, we're starting out with the little drunken koala, aka the Australian. Yeah, it's ready. Gazer, you getting in on the budget build battles tournament? We got late sign-ups. You can get in on it. Yeah. Or you got work. I'm guessing you got work. The Dizzy Sheila? Yeah. It's 1:30 a.m. And there's a guy here that's like, it's 4. I'm going to stay up for this. I'm like, that is commitment. Leave for Sacramento Regionals tomorrow. Oh, man, that's awesome. You have a list locked in? Like you got your 60? You should be asleep. Yeah, like probably. All right, we artisan. I feel like we just start rushing out the runs, right? Both these are out. Rush out the run, nest ball for the other one. If we get these, this goes down so quickly. So quickly. Give it a skateboard. Eskimos love skateboards. It's proven by science. Don't ask me how or why I know that. I feel like we attach this. I want to save these for the Uxies, but I guess at the same... I've got more psychics. Like that's... Yeah, that's fine. Save the dark for the monkeys. That's nice. That's not as helpful. I'm kind of tempted to do that, but it's also a way for us to get into attackers. Do this, confuse the monkey. We're good. That's why you're... You have 7 lists. Jesus. Is one of them Goldango? Also, Surging Sparks legal for Sacramento or no? I feel like Sacramento is the first one where it's legal, right? They're all Bridgeport. Gazer. No, they're not. They're not. I know you're kidding. No, don't do it. Don't do that to yourself. I want the bridge to be good. I like Duralud on VMAX. I want Archalid on EX to be good. It's mid as hell, man. Your Zard matchup is terrible. Your Drago matchup is terrible. Goldango will body you. Like, in theory, the deck's good, and then you see what else is in the meta, and it's like, oh, it's just not good. Maybe, like, I know people are saying, oh, I would with Dialga V-Star. I'm like, maybe. Drago and Dango matchup is fine. Is it? Zard is yeah, Zard is just like Dust Nora attack. Cool. More fishies, eh? 3 fishies, I see. Why am I talking like that? I don't know, man. All right, well, that might mess me up. Oh, that's gonna mess me up. I really wish the Spinda stayed alive. Being able to confuse this would be irrelevant. I can chuck that active, I can super rod it back in, potentially get it back out, retreat, pivot into it, confuse him. Yeah, I think that's the play. We evolved this one so that neither of them is like a defined target. We super rod these back in. And what I mean by that is having this as a free pivot. If it was a free pivot and putting out damage counters, it's just like, well, that's an instant target on its back. Having these split, if they target down the Frostas, I at least still have my free pivot. Go into that, confuse him. Like, it's also, there's justification to just pivoting him in the active, right? I confuse him, he can still technically hit me. I should have just gone into the Uxie. That was a misplay. We play through it. There was, what's the Surging Sparks meta like, by the way? By the by. Surging Sparks meta is kind of undefined at the moment. For the most part, the same. Pikachu Lost Box, I feel like, makes an impact. Cerulege likely sneaks in at like tier 2, tier 1.5. Hydreigon could be good. I feel like it just needs a bit of consistency to back it up. Like, I've done a couple of builds for it. It feels fine, but it just doesn't seem like it sets up fast enough into the meta. And then, like, most other decks are kind of just the same. Like, maybe they include a copy of Terra Orb. Yeah, but in Triple B. Oh, in Triple B, also undefined currently. I feel like Ancient Box got a big boost, but not a lot of people have upgraded it to that. Deadster ran it last week and got second place, but like he didn't include, I don't think, the new Koraidon. Could be wrong. Yeah. Ancient Box would be good. The Skelly Dirge, very interesting, but also hasn't really seen a lot of representation yet. He's cool. Like, I'm very tempted to get the Monkey Dory out just so it starts building up counters, but at the same time, I don't have a Dark Energy yet, and it would just be building up counters and eventually dying. And that doesn't seem like a great idea to me. Might just be get this little fella. Potentially becomes draw power, but at the same time, it's kind of unnecessary. We'll just grab another Uxie. We're just leaning into it. Also, in hindsight, I probably should have vacuumed this away. If they have Manaphy, it'll become an issue. right, so they're one attack. They're going for the hard retreat. I just bossed that one up. Oh, that's nice. Monkey time. Yeah, because they attach another one to that. They hard retreat. They go into that. They can take me out. I guess that one up. Confuse it. We're still putting pings onto these guys. Seems good. This starts collecting counters. We can take out the Seeking eventually. That one, though. One of the actives not really a threat. Blueberry misplayed. You thought it was fighting the fighting dark monkey. You forgot what Okie Dokie does. Okie Dokie's really big. Get a dark energy on him and he's what, 230 HP? Then you put a luxury cape on him and he's 330 HP in a single prize format. He's tough. All right, they put another Finian down. They do have the energy though. Okay, so they charge that up to hard retreat it. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wacky's going to go down between turns. Unless it doesn't. Oh, okay. But that means I get to keep Spinda alive. We'll see how many energy they have, because maybe they have enough that it's justified to just like hard retreat, pivoting between these two. I can just go Monkey Dory though and take that out. That's pretty relevant. Just charge that up. This size between not between turns from this attack. What do I need to fix up numbers on? It's probably this. Yeah, let's just take him out. Go for the little fella. Yeah. Ultra Ball means we can get into another Frostlass. Nice. Blueberry should have told you that before you blendered. Before you blendered. You're playing your opponent. They put a card down. You can click it and read it. Why do I need to tell you what all the cards do? Reading the card explains the card. You goofy Goomba. Well, I had no idea what you're playing into, man. I'm playing my own game and streaming. Apologies. I'll do better at playing your game too. Oh no. Do they have enough energies for it? They have enough energies for it. Okay. They hard retreat. They go into a fresh Seeking. Well, not a fresh Seeking. It's still pretty beaten up. And they only have to ditch one energy. That is relevant. One attachment away from being a threat again. Okay, this is going to be a tight one. I need energy. I need to get these online. Chuck that in the active. Gives us a second to see what we draw into. Like, it's not bad. I feel like we're just ultra balling this way. Hang on to that as a backup attacker. Artisan and just put something like Irrelevant in the active, or just check Uxie up there? He's not irrelevant, but I like these guys more. They put out more damage. And that way we're thinning our deck a little bit. Zen, assuming that a Pokemon TCG player reads the cards is a very big mistake. It's true. That's true. You just click the highlighted thing, right? Wait for it to come out in a movie, MW? Detective Pikachu will teach me how to play. Chat. Monkey's on what? 20 or 10 right now? 10. Comes back to us. He's on 20. That'll be on 40. So goes back to them. As long as this doesn't die, that's getting KO'd between turns. Going back to them. This will be on 60. So I could speed that up a little bit with a monkey. But I feel like we kind of leave that in case we do get into a psychic or a dark energy. Just because we're going to be able to really mess with them if we do. That's helpful. Do we have Vessel in here still? No. We do have that, though. Might stretch her back his psychic energy, go into Uxie. Like, seems worthwhile. I put this onto 70. Goes to 90. This gets 2 counters. I can take him out next turn. Let's do this thin a little bit more. We are really banking on being able to attack again next turn. Don't think we get there, though. I think Grandma gets this one. But if I can get into another psychic energy, then yeah, it's Uxie attacks, 20 there, 20 there, 20 there. Monkey Dory hands off 20 onto that. They go for the Frost Sass? Or are they going for the monkey? Okay. Complicates things. We do have a backup monkey, and then that means I get to keep this energy. But yeah, that means that survives. And he doesn't have counters on him. No. Yeah, nah, he gets it because of that. That should be GG. All he needs is an attachment for turn. Now we find the D1. Oh, dang. Yeah, no, I think Roma gets this. Yeah, that'll do it. Dang. I can't even be mad at that. That was a good game. That was a very good game. Very good game. All right. How are we looking for the other matches? So Destra into Sky is still going down. Zen into Amir is still happening. Vector took down Ethan. Rema taking down Triple. And 9egg taking down Brandon. Interesting. Yeah, might just take a peek, see if anyone is streaming their matches in the Discord. Does not look like they are today. But yeah, if anyone would like to, there is the stream games for the 3B tourney in the Discord. So yeah, if you guys do want to stream your matches ever, feel free to do that. And when I wrap mine up, we just go in and kind of commentate on it. Zen, you forgot you can stream? Yeah. Always option there. There's always the option of it. Rema, yeah, good game, man. That was tight. It just got to the point where I'm like, I'm not funny. I don't think I had a single draw supporter that game. I think like turn 1 I had Iono and then wasn't finding anything and was just like, okay, I hope that I top deck into an energy. And then yeah, when you gusted up that Monkey Door, I'm like, dang, because that was my game plan. It was like, if Monkey Door survives, I can hand off 2 damage counters to the bench Sea King. All I need to do is find a way to attack with Uxie again. And then you gust up the monkey and I'm like, well, I get to keep the energy from the Uxie, but I don't have a way to fix the damage onto that bench Sea King. All he needs is 1 energy for game. That was a good match. That was such a good match. Oh, it looks like Zen has opted into the Discord to stream their match. Are they still playing though? No, theirs just finished. Their game just finished. So yeah, just waiting on Destra into Sky. About 7 minutes left in the round. So if you guys want to grab a drink or anything, now's a great time to do it, just while we wait for the next round to start. MW, have you seen any of the new cards that were announced? The new Regigigas looks really cool. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Because he does what? Exactly 330 into Terra Pokemon, right? Is it Terra Pokemon or EX? I think it's Terra, right? If they have a bench, if your opponent's playing a Terra Pokemon, or if you're hitting a Terra Pokemon, it does 100 plus 230. I like that they're kind of making Gigas that, just like silver bullet to big things. Because the previous one was like 150 plus 150 if attacking a VMAX. And it's like, okay, chuck a choice belt on there, you take out all of them. And then now it's like, yeah, into Terra EX Pokemon. And like, yep, relevant. Interesting that, yeah, the other Regigigas is going to be rotating, I think, before we get that. Or that'll be in Terrestrial Festival, right? Or Prismatic Evolution, or whatever it is for us. So they'll technically be in rotation together for a bit as a way to charge it up. And Lugia, I think, would take advantage of that. Like just being able to go double Archeops, charge this thing up. Bonk. The fact that it's a colorless attacker, too, you can easily slot it into something like Chin Pao. Or just like Baxcalibur decks, where it's just rush out some water energy onto it, instead of having to discard an energy to get a big attack off. No, very interesting card. You can see what people do with it. Zen, can we check if the quality is good? You're on your laptop, so you don't know if it'll be any good at streaming? Yeah, we can check it out. We can check it out. Also gives me the chance to check which size screen we go to. Just depending on your guys' resolutions, it varies. That one seems good enough. That one does not. We just roll with that. Yeah, quality seems fine. Like, you're not doing anything right now, so it's obviously a little difficult to determine, but I think it'll be fine. All right. Yeah, we'll wait for the next round. See if that last match has concluded. Still waiting. Yeah, Zen, if you just want to hop on like a casual match with like the AI or something, it'll give us a bit of better idea. But I think your stream should be coming through okay in the Discord. Also, I gotta say, this song is a bop. Sky, very close to done. You just took 5 turns each to do a. Oh no, just a bit of a slow start. It happens. It happens. All right. Well, if you guys are close to being done, I might just take a quick 5-minute break, just pop to the bathroom, top up my water. Suggest you guys do the same. And then, yeah, when I get back, we'll kick off the next round. But be right back, guys. We're back. All right, guys, let's kick off the next round. Hope everyone's enjoying the tournament so far. Sky, that was a very thrilling game. Love to hear it, man. Love to hear it. Guessing there's a little bit of sarcasm to that. Yeah, it sounds like you guys might have had a bit of a slow start. Did somebody drop? Oh, somebody dropped. Destra got a bye. What? That's unfortunate. All right, me into Zen. Good luck, man. Destra has super good game. I love to hear that. Love to hear that. Slow start, but crazy finish. Nice. Well, because you're running Runiculus, right? Or no, you're running the Melmetal. Melmetal? Yeah. That's pretty cool. I love seeing all the different stuff people cook up for this format. It's so neat. Looking for my cup. I got multiple cups in here today. Too many cups. I feel like we just open the snow run and see what we're into. We're likely benching all these, but this is going to have the rescue board. Rising double poffin? Not ideal. Let's bench that, attach that, pivot, bench. Considering benching this. Bench that too, yeah. Guess I could have left the snow run to active. Yeah, we're into Okie Dokie. So how do I want to play this one? Didn't really need him down. That's the main thing I should have checked. Do they even have bench protection? They don't. There's no Manaphy. There's no Jirachi. Didn't need both these in play. Does kind of help that he can do extra damage though, right? Like hitting up to 120 as long as they're already damaged. So we can soften up an Okie Dokie, go into it with Absol and be fine. Once they get their ability online though, then I need to be hitting them with the Azelf. Like we really need that weakness to take him down in one shot. Destra, the deck variety is your favorite part of this format. Yeah. Sky, the rat deck was the first deck you thought of when you heard of this format. Nice. Like the Eradicate one? We've seen it be pretty successful before. It's a good deck. Attach that. I think we do bench this just in case we get hit with an Iono. Just have it on the back burner. Sky, the Togedemaru Morpeko Dedenne Pikachu one. Ooh, oh, the Rat Pack. Nice. Yeah, not a bad shot. Interesting combo piece. Can't say I remember all the attacks. But yeah, the fact that it's like, use this one, then go into this one, then go into this one. It was like one does like a really big number to the active, one spreads. Just one paralyze? I feel like one paralyzes. I did a video on it, but that was ages ago, because that was what, Silver Tempest? All right. Well, that's threatening. So it's, yeah, 330 HP, big basic. Definitely threatening. I kind of just need something to go into to eat a hit. It might just, actually, the spin is pretty relevant. Vice coming in with the raid. Vice, how you doing, man? Always love to get a slice of Vice. Balverar, I definitely read that wrong. Balveranez. They're probably still not doing great. But yeah, how you doing, man? What are you cooking tonight, Vice? How are you going with Surging Sparks lists? Belveren NZ. You based in New Zealand. You're in the Kiwi country. Nice. I like it. Vice, same as you, but it looks fit. Are you working on your Lake Trio deck still? I've came like Wednesday. I think I ironed out my list. I'm happy with where that one went. We're playing this for the budget build battle format though. It's also pretty cool for this. I didn't win round one. It went down to 1-1. So it's pretty tight. Frostlass Uxie seems like the best. Yeah. Do I Ultra Ball these away, get the Frostlass out? I feel like we do, right? They're going to hand back counters, so I need to be able to keep the pressure. Losing the Xatu, it hurts. That hurts my soul a little bit. Because that's how I'm going to get the Azelf online. But I feel like at the same time, I'm probably just attacking with Spin and buying myself some time. All right. Uxie, go, you go get him. Like that Bibberl's in danger. The monkey's in danger. The Okie Dogies are, they're big boys. They're not in danger. They're very ready. Vice got to head off for dinner. Oh, good man. Bebe, the tournament's going good. Also, yeah, for everyone coming by from Vice's, Triple B TCG, we are playing the Budget Build Battle Tournament tonight, which I host over on Limitless. If you're interested in joining, !3B Tourney, it'll give you a link that you can go sign up for it. We do have late check-in and registration for it, but yeah, we're into the second round now, so it'd be basically just playing 2 rounds for fun. But yeah, whole idea of the format, single prize Pokemon only, so no EXs, no Vs, no Radiants, no Ace specs, so no rule boxes at all, and you can only have 2 copies of a card that have the same name, with the exception of Basic Energy and Basic Pokemon that evolve. But Pokemon can evolve into a Stage 1 Pokemon, you can have 1 extra copy of the Basic, and if it evolves into a Stage 2, you can have 2 extra copies of the Basic, just to kind of help out with Evolution Deck's consistency, so that we're not seeing big Basics just dominating the format like this Okie Dokie here. All right, and their monkey is handing off counters to Frostlass. They're taking out my Uxie, or not my Uxie, my Azelf. Okay, so I get to keep the Uxie alive. That's nice. I can keep doing spread shenanigans. I need a Dark Energy to hand off these counters, though. That is not a Dark Energy, but it's Frostlass, so I can just get a fresh Snow Run. Which is also kind of fun. Gonna be losing my free retreat pivot though. Is the Uxie Azelf thing like the main meta? It just started today, so you're seeing some pretty colors fly about the screen. Oh no, the Uxie Azelf is not meta. Like, it's not a bad deck, it's a rogue deck. So the current meta of the game is mostly like Charizard EX, Regidrago V-Star, Gardevoir's coming back, Lugia is coming back, Raging Bolt EX is in there. What else we got? Dragapult EX. Probably missing some in there. Control Snorlax is kind of up there at the moment as well. Just trying to rattle them all off the top of my head. Goldango EX is like a tier 2 deck. Iron Thorns, yeah. Quad Iron Thorns is, yeah, I'd say like tier 1.5, tier 2. So the meta is pretty diverse, to say the least. But no, this is just like rogue deck. It's got potential. I'd say it definitely has like tier 2, tier 2.5 potential at best. Just because like the Regidrago matchup, the Dragapult matchup, it's not great. Anything that runs Radiant Greninja, it's also not like amazing into. But into everything else, like decks that are just taking out one attacker at a time, you're usually fine. It's a fun deck, not like top tier competitively viable deck. All right, we are in danger. No tone. Nah. Why? We got this. We got this. We're in danger. We're not doomed. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. I did say not including a lost vacuum might hurt us. I'm 90% sure we ended up including the lost vacuum. This helps. This definitely helps. How many energy are in the bin though? Just one. That doesn't help as much. Like, do I literally just go these three? Like the energy and the Frostless line? Ping these, ping that, and then can they get another Okie dokie? It might be enough to get me back into it. Really regretting having Ultra Balled away that Zatu line, though. A little bit of draw power would really help right now. At least we're confusing him. We're putting quite a bit of pressure onto their board. All right, Squovit's gone now. And that Okie dokie, if they don't get a Dark Energy or a tool on it, the bench one goes down. Kamsas goes back to them. That dies. The Bibarel dies. Well, I guess the Monkey Door can save one of them, but it's fine. It's going down. But yeah, welcome to the community, Balverner. Balverens. I gotta scroll back up. What was the pronunciation of that again? Belverines. Welcome to the community, man. Bebe spread for the win? I don't know, man. It's nice, but it's scary. Frostless is kind of punishing me at the moment. Are they just going to hard retreat into the slightly fresher Okie dokie? Oh, they're not even hard retreating. They have the switch. Yeah, we're in danger here. I think they get it. All right, so Squovit, Diancie are coming back. They don't bench him. Oh, they okay. They do bench it. They got a squirrel on a skateboard. All right. Obviously, a little bit risky with me having Frostless on the board. That gets pinged. If I can get into Dark Energy, I can hand off counters and take that down pretty quickly for some easy prizes. But them being able to refresh their hands with the Bibarel Squovit combo is pretty big. Like it's a good combo. I'm guessing they're holding something pretty good to have not gone Squovit first, though. Like they just Bibareled for one. Seems odd. All right, Boss Arvin going back in. What do I need here to stay in this match? Probably Counter Catcher. Counter Catcher bring up the Bibarel. And yeah, dealing with these Okie dokies is going to be very tough without Azelf. Oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. This dies now. We lose. I literally just threw. If I hadn't done that, This would have gone up to 100 between turns. Theoretically, we get into a dark energy, we hand off counters, we keep him alive. I've literally just thrown, he attacks, and then between turns coming back to me, this dies. We just pass, so they win. Yeah, that's true. Not that I think I had a way to get back into this match, but that sealed it. They also had a Monkey Dory on their side anyway, so they hand off counters from that Monkey Dory onto our Monkey Dory. They attack the active Absol. Yeah, they had it regardless. Bebby, thing is you have a spread deck in mind since you found out about 3B. Got a half idea. Try and Crobat with the attack that lets you get 2 more prizes on knockouts. Nice. Yeah, we've seen people play that. It's pretty intimidating. Yakov Ewell, what in tarnation? What? This game? You not seen the Pokemon trading card game before? Doing good, kid. I'm doing good. How are you, man? All right. Well, we lost round 2. That one didn't feel as close. We're not finding draw supporters. This is painful. This is a little bit painful. Probably should have included a little bit more. Like we could have had the Morton, or not Morton, Morty or Judge in here just for a little bit more consistency. But yeah, just having the Iono research and I technically Zatu, it's hurting. It is hurting. Zen Big Doggo finally taking the W. The Big Doggo's done really well in the format before. So yeah, everyone that's just popped up into the chat, I'm guessing that was the What Tarnation comment on YouTube. We're playing the budget build battle format. So it's no rule boxes, single prize Pokemon only. So no EXs, no Vs, no Radiants, and no A-Specs, and a limitation of 2 copies of a card that have the same name allowed in your deck. So in terms of like draw supporters, it means you can't be running 4 copies of Research, 4 copies of Iono. It's like you got to get a little bit creative, incorporating either draw support Pokemon more, or including, yeah, like Iono, Research, Morty, Judge. Sometimes Hassle even shows up. Yeah. Makes you have to think a little bit outside the box. Blueberry almost pulled a 3 prize turn. Nice. Kid, doing amazing. You went 8-0 in Swiss on Limitless tournament yesterday. Lost in top 8 to the mirror. Your Roxanne gave them the Roxanne. It happens. It happens. What deck were you running? And I'm guessing that's standard format? I'll take a shot in the dark. Oh, your Lost Box? Nice. Blueberry, you made top 4 with Vulpix yesterday? Cool. How many people were in the tournament that Vulpix got top 4? Is Vulpix still relevant? I guess like into Regidrago, it's pretty good. Into Drago, into Zard. Dragapult takes it down. 45. Nice. Good run, man. All right, but yeah, we were waiting on just 2 matches to wrap up. Rema into Sky and Vector into 9 Egg. Strategic. How are you doing, man? I'm doing just dandy. It's as relevant as Ogerpon Stone. Fair. Vulpix needs to get an attack off, though. So if Vulpix attacks, you can go Prime Catcher Boss, bring it back into the active, get through it. Cornerstone Max Ogerpon, the ability is always in play. And it's a basic, so you don't need to get it charged up for the effect to be in play, and you don't need to evolve up. And you can't gust around it. Yeah, if you scoop your whole board, different story, but it's not like a guaranteed thing you can get to it. And you do that, and then it runs the risk of they put down something that is able to get through, and you're in a tough spot. Into Zard, though, I feel like it's pretty free once you're able to get to that point. Kid, will you be in Sacramento this weekend? No, I'm in Australia, man. I will not be in Sacramento this weekend. Gazerbeam was in here earlier, though. He was saying he's going to Sacramento tomorrow. Yeah, nah, me and regionals probably not going to many or any this year. We've got Perth regionals in 2 weeks. I think December 6th or 7th. But yeah, flights to Perth, accommodation out there, it's not really worth it. And then Brisbane, I believe, is February or March. So I might go to that. And then it sounds like we're going to get another Australian event of some sorts. I don't know if it'll be a special event or a third regionals. Hoping it's something in Melbourne or Sydney because they're a little bit easier to get to. Strategic daily challenges today. Attach 3 tools. Wait, were both your challenges attach 3 tools? Attach 3 tools and attach 3 tools? That's silly. Kid, isn't Brent from Australia too? Brent who? Brent Tonneson? I feel like that's a familiar name. Brent Tonneson? Yeah. Yeah, I believe so. Doesn't mean we all travel for it. Some of us are saving for houses. I'm on a very strict budget at the moment, unfortunately. So yeah, can't just drop like $4,000 to fly across the country and stay somewhere for a week. MW PSA, stay clear of that gazer beam chap. He will scam you one way or another. Nah, just ask him to do a backflip. Good times. Good times. Also, we'll go here because you guys can actually see the chat on the screen. I know YouTube and Twitch, it comes through on the different channels. So you're not going to be able to see your chats unless I have it all visible for you. Strategic Gazer Beam's a G. I like Gazer Beam. He's funny. He's done some interesting things. He's a funny fella. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you guys. I didn't forget to tell you guys. I just haven't told you guys yet. We finally got the creator page up on come on, brain, keep up. On Quokka. It's like my pseudo sponsor. It's like an affiliate thing. I'll show you. Where's the page? Here's the page. Yes, if you guys are looking to get like a custom playmat, you can get your own custom playmat, like use your own artwork and get one made, or you can get one of my playmats. So there's the one with just like the triple B TCG design on it. We've got a budget build battles one on there as well. Probably be a little bit better if I actually showed you the thing. But yeah, so you can get the logo done as a playmat. You can get the budget build battles one. And then you can get the Gotta Stash 'em all one. Eh? I think they look pretty neat. So this one I already have a copy, and then these ones I'm getting, they should be here in like the next week or so. So I'll show you them on stream. But yeah, if you guys want to see this, let me know and I can pop it up, give you a peek. Yeah, you can get all of these. They're $38 Australian. So for like Americans, I don't know, half that. They do free shipping to Australia, New Zealand, the UK, the US, and I believe all of Asia. And yeah, you can get them in, well, various sizes. I've kind of locked my designs just to the 60 by 35, like standard playmat sizing, just so that it doesn't get a little bit like wonky with the designs on them, because obviously you'd have to do different versions of them for each size. You can choose the thickness anywhere from 2 millimeters to 4 millimeters. And then you can decide if you want stitched edges or no stitched. I usually go no stitched because it looks really clean. Yeah, if you guys have any designs you want on there, use code BBTCG. It'll take 10% off your order. So you can use it on any custom designed ones for yourselves or on these ones that I've provided there. Baby Zero, those are lit. Thanks, man. Strategic for UK viewers, it's £20. Nice. Oh, are you in the UK and that's what it converts to you? That doesn't sound too bad. How much does a playmat normally for you guys? Yeah, I think I've got it. Yeah. I do. I got it right here. I like it. It turned out really nice. Make sure we hold it the right way. Huh? It looks pretty sharp. MW Australia money? This sounds like something gays are cooked up. You're not following that? Why? Do you not have the koala coins over in the UK? Dingo dollars? Didgeridoo dollars? The mat looks good, right? You can get one for yourself, man. And then we do also have like the merch shop.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Oh, now you go, then. So I can show you guys that. Like just exclamation merch. It should give you a link for it, but I'll show you guys it on here. There we go. I'm bad at finding bookmarks. That's a jam, Zen. That's a jam. There was this loud. Yeah, that's why it's a once per stream thing. It's like a when we're starting up, first person to use it. But yeah, we've also got the merch shop set up. So you can get the Gotta Stash 'em all mugs. This is just the Movember collection I put together. We've got the toques. And then there's a playmat on there. I'm going to take this one off, though, because now that we've got it through Quokka, I think it's just a better deal. Like, it's really high quality. It's the size, like the standard size. This one's like a little small. And like I've seen it firsthand, whereas these ones I haven't got samples into them. And then, yeah, just like the standard triple line. So if you want like a bucket hat or a beanie or a mug, we got that now. People were asking for merch, so I finally put some together for you guys. A couple other things on there too, like pins and stickers and such. Yeah. All right, let's see how we're going with the rounds, though. We still got some people playing. Blueberry, you're still using your Yu-Gi-Oh! Haribo playmat in your IRL tourney in Pokemon. Oh, I should get a custom one made, man. Go to Quokka. Then you need more high-cost point redeems. You got 12k points just hanging there. What? How many points do I have this one to? The misplaced one. Got more stuff like that? I just don't like the redeems on Twitch. What do you guys normally like for those? Because like I don't not watch a lot of Twitch. But like when I go by other people's things, it's like the redeems are get them to put on a hat and stuff like that. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I'm not just putting like a Magikarp on my head. It's not happening. It just kind of feels like a dance monkey dance thing. I'm like, no, I'm a human being. Zan, you don't know, you're not really practical with it, to be honest. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, looks like the last match has concluded. We've got 1 minute left in the round. We'll just kick off the next one. Wait, why not put a Magikarp hat? No. No. Sky streamers aren't supposed to be human. I don't know. Some of us like to keep our dignity. I feel like I put out fairly high quality content for what it is. All right, and I'm into Destra. Show you guys the matchups. It's me into Destra, 9egg into Sky, Fector into Amir, Zen into Rema, and Brandon getting the bye, putting him on 1-2 for the night. All right, Destra, we bash. If I'm on 0-2, this is not looking good. It's not looking good at all. All right, I've already got Destra added on here. Nice. Supposed to be a machine churning out content. Oh, sorry, this guy. MW, the best ones you've seen are from Nutty? Yeah, no, I like Nutty. That's where I've learned most of like what I do. Haven't necessarily implemented all of it, but like learning how to do like little animations and stuff like this. That's all from Nutty. Does some bonkers stuff with your rewards that make the viewers like producers of the stream. Yeah. He's pretty neat. It's just actually finding time to put all that into it. Gets a little bit tricky. All right, what's Destro running? Togedemaru, Pinscher into Dene Morpeko. Is this the thing we were just talking about? Is this the Rat Pack? Oh no. Okay, I think we opened Natu. I want to keep Manaphy because they have like a spread attacker, right? Coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. If this is knocked out, we don't take any prizes. They paralyze us. Okay. Some concerns. I feel like I'm just ultra balling the energy away and getting it back with Lana. It's like a... Do I just do that? Are you my draw support to get out of this bad hand? I probably shouldn't have used that Ultra Ball. No, I don't think I should have. Yeah, I think I just goofed there a little bit. That's fine. If I get hit with an Iono here, we're having a bad time. Dumb dude on TV. Just got hit with your first ever live moment. Strangers are... Your what? What live moment? Your live... What was your live moment? Like, as in PTCGL? Like Pokemon Trading Card Game Live? Like, was the game being funny? Sky... You don't really know me. Hope you... Yeah, no, I picked up on the sarcasm, man. You're okay. Your live crashed on you for clicking on Pidgeot? Ah. Okay. So if we take a knockout into them, we're effectively doing nothing. Great. Am I Lana-ing for 2 energy? Is this what we have come down to? Or I Night Stretcher for 1. Night Stretcher for 1 Zatu, see if we get into anything to draw. I feel like I have to go into this just because I know it's at least getting the full effect I need. We can hang on to this for a bit to get a backup attacker and be okay. There we go. Okay, so I prized an Uxie. I prized a Snorunt. It's concerning. Spinda's a little too big. And do I even get Jirachi? No, I don't think we need Jirachi. Jirachi, you feel like a liability. This is knocked out. Okay, so it's not even knocked out by damage, just in general knocked out. Dumb dude, why is everyone playing Leg Trio? I don't know, funny concept. We played it on Wednesday in Standard, and like, pretty happy with where the list is. I need to throw together a video for it. But right now we're playing the budget build battle tournament over on Limitless. So it's a no rule walks format. So no EXs, no Vs, no Radiants, no A specs, and a limitation of just 2 copies of a card with the same name. So it kind of makes you have to go outside the box just with your deck building concept. But yeah, Wednesday we did Workshop Wednesday. So that's for the standard format. Did Lake Duo, liked it, and then we've just adapted it for this format. Okay, they got the Jirachi down. Complicates things. Check counter gain on this. Attach for turn. Knock that out. Or just sit here like a goof doing nothing. Huh. Well, I don't really want him having free retreat. But I also don't want Lost City in play right now because this is gonna die. Kind of leaning towards that, but at the same point, it's like I think we just chuck counter gain on it, knowing that he's likely gonna get knocked out anyhow. That's probably the safer call though. Save these for Monkey Dories. I haven't been to any Pokemon, have I? No. That's a bit annoying. Yeah, just put that down. The Monkey Dory, it's one of those things where it's theoretically a bigger target for them than the Uxie. Well, we'll see. Unless they just pivot into the Togedemaru. They poke me for 10, and they make it so that I don't take a prize if I knock them out. Is that the game plan here? Seems like a pretty good game plan. Another Morpeko. Wait, that... First Morpeko. I'm getting these confused. Another rat. Okay, Peko Blaster, you can use this only if one of your Dedenne use Dene short. The stack does 60 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. So we have Manaphy down. If they have Canceling Clone, a little bit terrifying. This is online right now, so if they have Lightning Energy, they could pivot into this, theoretically gust up Manaphy, put us in danger. So it's you go Togedemaru into Dedenne, and then Dedenne into Morpeko for spread or Pikachu for Big Blast. That's pretty cool. The Rat Pack. The Lake Trio deck? I like it. The Rat Pack? Also really cool. I don't think we've seen anyone bring it for this format yet either. So, very interesting. Like, I think I'm going into this just to pivot it into him. Because, like, us taking out the Togedemaru doesn't really do anything. This helps. Start shipping that down, start shipping that down. I have a lot of abilities, though. I feel like that's going to punish me more than them. Might have been a mistake. We'll find out. We will find out. Do I have Dark Energy in here still? Yeah. So I can go Dark Energy, move some of these off. How much is this doing right now? It's doing enough to take out the Togedemaru. Okay. Or do I just go into Absol? So they're going to go into that and paralyze me. That's the annoying bit. I guess I could vacuum away that. They still have that, though. Yeah, let's do that. Do that. I get a bit of draw power off the Monkey Dory and make it a theoretical attacker. We got into the Spinda. Spinda also as an attacker isn't a bad shout. Easy to charge up. knocking this out isn't really doing anything for us. We're not getting a prize. But we are at least taking it out of play, I guess. Loses a rescue board for them. Wait, what? Why do I get a prize off that? Flip a coin if heads. Ah. Okay, so it's not a guaranteed thing. Thank God. Strategic, the rat deck was good when it came out. It was an interesting concept when it came out. I feel like for this format, honestly, it's pretty sick. You have the potential to not give up a prize when setting it up. You go into Dedenne, it buys you a turn. You go into Morpeko, spread, or you go into Pikachu, just big delete. Like it gives you a couple avenues you can kind of go down. It's a lot better when Rescue Carrier was in rotation, though, I feel like. Like, they get knocked out and just being able to get 2 of them back from the bin. Okay, who do I need to keep live? Like, knock that out or just speed up knocking that out? I feel like we just knocked that out. I don't have a way to search my deck other than Arvin. And it's like Arvin for hopefully switch. Yep, perfect. Counter gain online? No. I should have gone into that. This does not need work. You can tell I've had a long week when. Dumb dude, you need to rep Festival Ground now. Ooh, nice. You're gonna try building it for this format. Sombra, how you going? Where's my other monkey? In the deck, eh? Okay. So I'm thinking our game plan is going to be... No, don't counter catcher. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, okay. You can counter catcher up a Manaphy, sure. For 400 damage. All right. So they're definitely trying to set up a spread play. So that eventually dies. That eventually dies. Do I even bother trying to get a second monkey? I feel like we do try and get a second monkey. Devo TM takes that out right now. And off 3 counters, that takes that out right now. I guess that goes down just like after 2 turns anyways, though. What do I got in the bin? 2 psychics. Kind of thinking I just go into this. Let's go into that or go into this. I go into this and delete the Pikachu. I have the Devo TM for the following turn. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's get the safe play. Put that on the board just to be safe. Do that. Vacuum away. Absol, sure. Get rid of their free retreat. I think we just get it. Monkey survives. I hand off 3 counters onto the Bibber. Oh, the switch card. Spicy. It buys him a bit of time. But yeah, game plan remains the same. If our hand doesn't get disrupted, we attach Devo TM here. We go Monkey Dory. We move 3 damage counters onto that. Slightly complicates it. But Night Stretcher for energy attached there. Devo TM play still. Move 30 onto that. Between turns, he'll go up to 30. Ours puts him to 60. Bounces back to him. He goes on 70. Devo TM takes out Bibarel. That should be game. Okay, and Togedemaru is not giving up a prize, but we're just not knocking out Togedemaru. That should do it. Knocked out. And now knocked out. The other Devo TM. Yeah, there we go. Dumb dude. No, it's built. You need to start a festival mob. Fair. Want to rage. It's turny time again. Oh, Street Dick, you hate it when people play out their winning turn and don't just click attack to win the game. Yeah. Like there's situations where it's like, okay, cool, let them do their thing. Like if it's a big combo piece, or if it's a deck that can do like a ridiculously big number and they're trying to do a really big number, like into Goldango or something like that. And it's like, oh, they want to see if they can get a bunch of energy in their hand and go bonk, or like Chin Pao or Sarah Ledge into like a Charizard or something like that. When it's like, oh, they're using research, they're using Pidgeot. Oh, they haven't used their V-Star power. They attach Forest Seal Stone. They grab something. And it's like, you literally just need to attack me. It's like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? If they're doing that kind of stuff, just quit. Yeah, 100%. Right? If you know they have game, like if you're confident, all they have to do is attack. Yeah, just move on with your life. Save your time, save their time. Yeah, some people are, I don't know, a little bit sadistic. Samra, am I winning? Like in the tournament tonight? No, I'm currently 1-2. I am not winning. Low turnout this week, though, so I probably still make top 8. There's 9 players. Go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm doing good, Juanto. How are you doing, man? How are you doing? I know 10 minutes left in the round, but it's just a mirror into Fector TV. Once that one's done, we're going to round 4 of Swiss, and then yeah, top 8, which is basically just elimination to see who wins. So with small turnout, it's pretty much just determining your pairings into the finals. Also, let's see how everyone's going for the season so far. All right. I've played every week though, so like this shouldn't really be reflected as anything. Also, I'm at my best finish limit after this week's tournament, so yeah. I'll probably dial it back a bit. But yeah, in second place, we've got Sneaky Old Crab and Jab Tide. Dudsta in 4th. Manuel sneaking up in 5th on 32. Neji on 27. Tom on 25. And Gabe with 25 also tied for 7th. So currently our top 8. These would be the guys getting the invitational invite, or the invite for the top 8 of the season and competing for the playmat. We do still have 1 month left in the season though, so plenty of time to get your name up on the leaderboard there. And yeah, just for a points breakdown for you guys, the weekly tournaments, if you get first place, you get 15th. Second place is going to net you 12. Top 4 gets you 10 points as long as we have at least 8 players. Like, so as long as there's justification to have a top 8, top 4 players will be getting points, and then scaling down but up with the attendance there. So as long as we have 17 or more people, top 8 gets points, 33 or more, top 16, so on and so forth. These special events, so the North American special events, a little bit more points on the board for those. So if you get first place, 30 points, second place will get you 25, just because we do see higher turnouts for those ones typically. So it's just like, hey, if you make it to the finals, it gets recognized. No different than the weeklies, like first getting 15, second getting 12. Just, yeah, more on the line for that. And then, yeah, same thing. 8, 17, 33 players, top 4, top 8, top 16, respectively, getting points. Bell, no chance you have no idea what's happening in half those games. It would be nice to see some Kiwi rep on that board, though. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe you could learn it real quick. You can get your name on there. MW, you'll be at the Invitational. I love the confidence, man. Love the confidence. All right. Yeah, still just waiting on that last match. How do y'all build decks? Is there any room to cook, or is Pokemon all archetypes based? Yeah, there's plenty of room to cook. This format is all about cooking. Like literally every week we typically see different decks in the top 8. It's mostly like to encourage people to get a bit creative with their deck building process. So we're doing it with no rule boxes. So no EXs, no Vs, no Radiants, no A-Specs. So it's more about the single prize Pokemon. Like the deck I just played into, the Rat Pack one. That's pretty spicy. We haven't seen that in standard for 2 years. But in this format, yeah, it's playable. There's also like other archetypes. So someone's running a Runiculus. I think Sky's running a Runiculus. So I really hope I get to play them to see, because like that's like some top tier cooking if they found a way to make it consistent. Yeah, I can't speak tonight. Make it consistently work. Even regular format has lots of room to cook. People play jank. Oh, 100%. 100%. There's plenty of room to cook in standard as well. Oh, Sky, you switched to Male Metal. Right. Yes. I was going off the Discord messages. Like I was at work today and it was like a little bit slow. So I was kind of like peeking every once in a while. Like, you got like Jamming Tower in there? You got Lost Vacuum in there? Right. You switched to Male Metal. How's Male Metal going for you, though? All right, and we're going into the 4th round of Swiss, guys. It looks like another person has dropped, so this is effectively our top 8 for the night. Kind of want to just go right into the next round, but we'll play it out. So Rema into Fector, Zen into Sky, Amir into Triple, and Destra into Brandon. So good luck, everybody. Why aren't they online? Oh, they're there. Like, am I blind? A little bit. Now, Metal is going pretty good. Love to hear it. Talked a lot about the Runiculus, and you did try to play it a lot. Nice. Like, just tonight, you thought of Pheasantipity armor version got 2 concedes because Fez flipped heads. Oh, yeah, the Pheasantipity that does extra damage for each energy attached to it is pretty cool. I like it. I've run that in the budget build battles. That deck is scary in this format. Nine Egg, gotta go to the doctor, so you're off. Ah, all right. I was wondering, I'm like, somebody dropped. Who dropped? Fair. Well, take care, man. We'll see you next week. Maybe you'll try to cook it, Juanjo? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think I've run it 2 or 3 times, and I've won the tournament each time I have. So I'd love to see how you go with your build. Maybe you'll come up with a different concept for it. Oh, yeah, I kind of ran it with like the Xatu. It's like Xatu Monkey Dory. We open the little dude. What's Amir playing? Crobat, Dusknoir, Bibarel, Manaphy. I might open the Jirachi. It's just awkward though because they can kind of target wherever. Right? They're not hitting the active. I probably should have just checked the Snorunt in the active. I don't need the Jirachi on the board. I just kind of want the Jirachi in play, mainly because the attack does help me thin the deck and gets me into energy. Right? Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy or fill and put them into your hand. It's just a great way to kind of thin and establish myself. This thing scares the hell out of me. I also need to get Lost City in place so they aren't repeating that. Let's just do this. Get that and get that. Is it that and that, or is it that in an earthen vessel? I don't hate the idea of going into earthen vessel. I'm going to be getting the other 2 out anyway, so this is fine. Yeah, just grab that. Okay, so next turn I can go... kind of thinking just hard retreat the Jirachi. We'll go Ultra Ball, sack a Dark Energy and a Psychic Energy, get into... why can't I think of its name? The Uxie. Uxie can start putting out damage counters onto their board. We save their rescue board for a Frostlass. All right, they got the bibs. Or do I go for Absol? I could go for Absol since it hits weakness into the Duskull. But it's doing less onto the bib roll. It's just like tap the Duskull, weaken it, following turn, hit him with the second attack, knock him out. Never mind. They're likely taking a KO here. Or just threatening one. Dang. Well, I Iono them into the 2 cards they're top decking. Wow, you haven't seen how Armorers scares people in Standard? You'll cook here. Like, you're talking about the Armorers that moves fire energy from the bench into the active? I've played that with Pogo Charizard. It's like you could pair those 2 together with Pheasantipity, theoretically, and just like double the value of the energy attached to it. Could work. Have Luminous to count as the Psychic and the Dark, but you can only have 2 copies of it, so that's the thing. Like, it gets a little bit weird if you're trying to use that. You'd need the Dark Energy to get the effect, the Psychic Energy to pay for the attack, and then your Fire Energy for the Armorers. Because, like, just 2 copies of Luminous. I guess you could run Chorus to help you get into the special energy a little bit more consistently. All right, they're going for the Curse Blast, taking out one of the Snoruns. Yeah, fair. Really wish we had Lost City in play. And I'm getting the feeling they have top decked likely a Rare Candy and a Dusknoir. Zen, that's where you forgot to add Crispin. Crispin's pretty good. Could be the energy acceleration. Juan, you haven't seen your Armor scares people in Standard? Oh no, I read that already. Yeah. And Okie dokie, it's insane. Yeah. just instantly getting your dark energy and the fighting. And this, okay, go. I feel like Colress for Okidogi would go pretty hard though. Just guaranteed Luminous energy. Not bad. Oh, did they get the Cypher Maniac cards off Bibberl already? They would have gotten that already, yeah. Okay, so the Iona disrupting them, or like getting them into the top deck's irrelevant. Another Duskull. Jesus. Okay, so Evo TM for double Dusclops. I need to be able to knock you out. Counter gain isn't doing it. How am I taking him out? Yeah, I think until this is online, it's just kind of hold off. I don't even hate the idea of Devo TM. Like, just so those aren't becoming Dust Mars. Often for Natu, probably not enough. To go for the Spinda. Go for Spinda, but they just evolve through. But no, I need to establish my bench a little bit more. Let's just go double Uxie. I want the Natu, but like them just getting an easy like 1-for-1 trade, it's not worth it. All that's done is taken a potential Dustmore play away from them, which means they're not getting the Uxie or Frostlash or Jirachi. They could still go Dusclops, ping the act of Jirachi in between turns. Frostlash kills it. I feel like that's going to be the play. They got Crispin, Dark Energy. I'm guessing the Rare Candy, Crobat off the Cypher Maniac last turn. Unless they messed up the sequencing. Or unless that was to get a Crispin. Maybe I should have gone for Azelf. Could have gone for the Azelf, and then it's at least between turns, they're getting a lot of pings onto their board. We'd be hitting not like a massive number, but not nothing. It's a nice top deck. do that. There's no way in hell I Ono them. I guess like they're getting to 5 off that anyways. This at least gets me something. Do I want counter gain? Not really on any of these. We'll just Iono. Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine. Didn't really get any benefit off that. Oh, never mind. Yes, we did. That's actually a pretty big benefit. Okay, so we go Devolution. This time it's not buying us time, it's getting a KO. Zubat has an ability, it's got 40 HP. Between turns, Frostlass knocks it out. That's not a threat anymore. Nice. Okay, and what do we have in the bin? 1 Snorunt. Okay. Unless they have an Evo TM, we get to take out a Zubat. Don't get to take out 2, but between turns, they both get pinged. Monkey Dory hands off 2 counters. Between turns, 1 gets knocked out. Unless I can find another Monkey Dory and a Dark Energy, which currently we don't have. Ultra Ball can get me into the Monkey. Pretty sure we already used the Vessel. Yeah, we already used our Earthen Vessel. So it's like, can I top deck a Dark Energy? Are they going to Dusknoir the Monkey? Don't Dusknoir my Monkey, man. Ultra Ball get another one. Night Stretcher get the Dark Energy back. We'll still have counters on the Jirachi. Oh, actually, theoretically, we don't. They could knock out Dusclops, take out the Jirachi. They could knock out the Dusknoir, take out Monkey Dory. But the other play would just be, I was going to say, we go into Uxie. We put 20 onto everything. Between turns, the Zubats have taken 1. Going back to them, they all take another. The DOTM, if they have an energy for it, we miss the Frostlass Brock this turn. It's just actually kind of big on their part. Means I get to keep my monkeys, though, because they've attached it to the Dusclops. Well, I get to keep the monkey or the Jirachi, I guess. They don't have the energy. Okay. Well, we're taking both those out. Boss the Bibs. I don't really like them having access to free knockout retreat. These go to 40. We put them up to 60. All right, these go to 30. We're putting them up to 50. I don't have enough damage counters to take them out immediately. Yeah, we'll just start softening out the Bibs. Finally find the Lost City. Yeah, I don't think they're going to be using those Dusclops now. Unless it's just to lose, right? Like knock out the Dusclops, knock out the Dusknoir, lose on their own terms. Yeah, fair enough. Because as it stands right now, Monkey Dory, hand off 3 counters, take a knockout. It's effectively just checkmate at this point. Like this feels like one of those ones where you just pass back the turn. I'm not too sure what they're trying to accomplish here. Okay. Well, got that one. Who is it that was saying about the I don't understand why people drag out their last turn? It wasn't Blueberry, was it? No. Shouldn't he use the Zubat with an ability? No. No, you should not have. Is there one without one in the format? Like in rotation? There is. There's multiple. I don't even have the one that has an ability. Once during your turn, if this is in the active, you may have your opponent reveal their hand. It has less health and it has an ability. Yeah, no, there's no logic to playing that one. Flip coin, if heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That seems good. And search your deck for a supporter card, reveal it, put it into your hand. This seems really good. This should be the one you're playing. 100% that. This is the Zubat's play. Like, no question about it. If you go second and guarantee yourself as a supporter, big. You thought it was funny to see the opponent's hand. Yeah, and like, if you enjoy doing that, fair. But just be mindful that it has less health and is a liability. Frostlass will take that down. All right, so we got that one. We've got, I think, 2 more matches still concluding. Yeah. So Brandon's taking down Destra, Triple taking down Amir, Sky into Zen still going on, and Rema into Fector still going down. Rema and Fector both on 3-0. Man, that's awesome. That's pretty big. Also, like, do we just do top 4? I will do top 8. I don't know if I can, like, amend the setup for the tournament once it started. I don't think we can. I feel like before I hit go, I'd have to make that change. Legend, how you going, man? Blueberry, also, you could add counter energy. Reversal energy? You could add reversal energy, yeah. 100% you could add reversal energy. Because you go Dusclops, you're setting up damage counters for your Crobat to finish up a knockout, but you're behind on prizes by doing that. Then you attack with Crobat, you take 3 prizes off of it. You're back in, or back ahead in prizes, but then it's like, okay, next turn, Crispin or Janine or something, get it charged up. Blueberry did that in 10 minutes, didn't think things through. Yeah, it's all good. I do the same thing, man. It's usually like 7:15, I start throwing together. Or when I hit live, like go live, I'm like, what are we playing tonight? Let's throw together a list. Legend, you're okay, but you're afraid you'll get sick soon. Oh man, That's not good. Why are people at like your work or something getting sick? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing all right, man. I'm doing all right. Bit tired, but all right. Zen the legend. It's the legend. Blueberry, also, you kind of got lucky. In what way did I get lucky? I was shutting down your main attacker every single time. I had your second Evo prized. Okay, I wouldn't really say that's luck. All right. Looking for Evo with Arvin? Did you not have an energy for the Devo? The Devo was actually a good call. If you had the energy for the Devo, you could have devolved my Frostas. You wouldn't have taken a ping between turns. Your Zubats wouldn't have been damaged. And then the Uxie Frostas coming from my turn wouldn't have taken knockouts. Zen, you're streaming your match? Nice. Yeah, Blueberry, never blame things on luck. Just, if you didn't have the play, you didn't have the play. It's that. That's all it is. Try not to cheapen your losses and other people's wins. Use it as a learning experience. The one who sees. Welcome to the Goomba game, man. All right, and we are catching the tail end of Zen's match. What is going on here? All right, no targets off Town Store. Yeah, the one who sees. How you going, man? How's your Friday? Sky, you prize both super odds. Oh no. Are you out of energy or what? Last two prizes are rods? Oh, no. Okay. Okie dokie, coming into the active. Big beefy boy, 280 HP currently. Swinging for 170. It's not looking good. They've got another one ready to go as well. So even if Sky finds a way to take a KO, it's just that next Okie dokie going to punch that bridge in the face. They are 10 damage shy of getting a one-shot into them, though. Right, because they're doing 170 with the ability. But if they have Grant in the discard pile already, then it's just trigger Grant from the bin. Boost it by 30. Swing. Plenty of targets in their hand to discard. Yeah. The one who sees been trying out new decks. Arch Aladon's your favorite so far. Nice. Why is that? All right, Sky's got the Arch Aladon and just sat on the bench. Doesn't have enough energy on it, at least, to get an attack off. Not looking great. Bringing it into the active spot. They've got the Giovanni. Okay, so like a little bit of energy disruption. But I don't think there's a way to also disrupt their hands. Oh, they've got the reversal energy. Swinging for 160. Do they have lost vacuum? If they have vacuum, they actually get a KO here. That could be pretty big. If they have vacuum, knock out this active Okie dokie, and then the following turn, just boss around it, they're good. This could be a big comeback, actually. Right? Because, like, they take this one out. They go into the fresh Okie dokie. Yeah, it's a big guy at 230. But if they don't have the Grant play to one-shot him, they don't have the vacuum. They don't have the vacuum. Zen's got Turo. They've got Penny. They've got Grant in the discard pile anyway, so it's irrelevant. They just ditch the Arvins, get into the Grant. They're swinging for 200 damage, taking out the Archalodon. Doggy's scary. Sky, the Bravery Charm. The Bravery Charm's big. Churro makes pivot turns insane. It's true, but have you played into Charizard yet? The one who sees? Sky Novak. It happens. It happens. Good match though, guys. That looked like a pretty tight one. All right. And I think that is it for the Swiss round. So we will be going into top 8. So in top 8, no time limits. Play out the full matches, but like be respectful of your opponent's time. So if you want to take a break, just let them know, hey, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I'll be right back kind of thing before you start your match. But pairings are up for that now. So good luck everyone in the finals. We've got Vector into 9 eggs, Sky into triple, Rema into Amir, Zen into Brandon. So Sky, I'll see you in there, man. Keen to see this Melmetal deck. Zen started down by 4 prizes, then Okidogi carried hard. Okidogi's pretty sick, eh? Like a big beefy boy. You have multiple cards to scoop them up. Like if they don't have a way of one-shotting you, yeah, it has big comeback potential. I think that's one of my favorite things about this format. Is like even when you're behind, it doesn't mean the game's over. Like there's so many ways to get back into matches. A couple actually got in the Dialga line as well. Nice. Sky, you didn't have anything that could survive a Dogi attack except for the Archalodon, and then the Grant got him. Yeah. Legend, pretty tough to get top 8. Yeah. We're getting low turnouts on the Australian ones. I've got to start promoting it a bit more on YouTube. I think we've got to do a video kind of breaking down the format again. I want to go second. Sky, close the stream for this? Yeah, just mute and minimize. Like, you're welcome to hang out and chat. But it is a little bit awkward because, yeah, I usually talk to you like, oh, if my opponent does this, and I don't really want it to be taken as you're being coached how to beat me. Sandy, you don't have enough ways to charge them up. Are you running Crispin or no? You're not running Crispin, you said, right? Or I must run ad on the Facebook pages in Oz. Like, it's not a bad idea. I don't know. I just don't really use Facebook and I don't really... Yeah, I don't know. Mixed feelings on that. Seems good. I get that. Probably just rescue board. And we already got the pressure. I love how fast this deck can just start swinging. No Crispin, because he copied an old list of yours and did a couple of substitutions like 5 minutes before the tourney started. Yeah, it's fair. That's fair. Yeah, Rema, are you active on like the Facebook pages for Pokemon? I don't know, like if any of you guys are active in those scenes and want to post about it, appreciate it. Like, never gonna say no. All right, they get a DTE. How much are they swinging for? 50? So you knock that down by 20, hitting us for 30. Okay. If I can get into a Monkey Dory, I just hand those back. Reforged Axe, 250. Before doing damage, discard all Pokemon tools from this Pokemon. If you can't discard any, this attack does nothing. That's kind of cool combo. I like that. He's got leftovers. Okay. How much health does the base cap? 70? Like, I really don't want to research this hand away. I think I'm holding for Lana. Like, I don't even think I want the counter gain here. Like, I use this, I lose a lot of resources. Looting the Lana and these and the Devo is big. Getting into a Frost Ass, is that fixing anything? Not really. Getting into a Monkey Dory, I guess I take that out. Like, I think I just hold. I'm pretty sure it's just, we're going to try and loop this until that dies. And they run out of resources to charge this up. I guess they can just use a first attack here, though. They don't even need to use Reforged. So then the leftovers keeps recharging it. Probably should have researched. Yeah, I should have researched. That's okay. This goes active. I counter catcher up the Snorlax. Hang on. Did they reforge stacks? Why did they reforge stacks? They could have just gone whack down, kept the leftovers, and healed. God. Okay. Thank you for the Iono. I wanted a new hand, but I did not want to lose those resources. Finding the Spinda, pretty big. Finding the Yveltal, also pretty big. I feel like his Spinda, though. The confusion is going to be useful. Yveltal obviously getting more damage out. They're just checking leftovers on Snorlax. Is this the one that gets them back from the discard? One string or turn, you can put 2 leftover cards from your discard pile into your hand. They didn't get the leftovers back, though. Why? Let's get a Monkey. Monkey Spinda. Like, considering throwing that on him. Could technically throw it on him and attack for free. That down, or Ultra Ball, try and get another one of these. What's it hitting? That and that. It's not really impacting those. And I don't want to be putting too many on him. We'll do this just to thin out the counter gain. His base has what, 70 HP? Okay. So next turn I can go Town Store. I can get a Devolution TM. We can Arita for Earthen Vessel. Get Dark Energy for Monkey Dory. Hand off counters onto their Melmetal. Devo it. But at the same time, I feel like it's too early. We want to be able to take out both Melmetals at the same time. Rolling for Arch Aladon? Oh, another Melmetal. Okay. I was like, maybe they go for Arch Aladon, attach a Steel Energy to the Snorlax, pivot into the Melmetal, start attacking. That could be next turn's play, I guess. Unless they're just holding the Arch Aladon. That's pretty big. Take that option away from them. Oh, there's no one surprised. Dang. Is there anything I even want out of here besides, like, maybe another Monkey Dory, I guess? I don't hate that idea. Oh, there's another Dark. Dark Energy is pressed too. Man. These both have 70, yeah? Yeah. So they put one in the active. They get the leftovers back from the discard with Snorlax. It heals off 20, goes down to 60. Like, that's if they have the Arch Aladon for your treat. But yeah, the active one goes down from 80 down to 60. Monkey Dory hands off 10 damage counters to it. Devo TM, we take out both Metals. I love that one, Legend. So good. I think we're looking pretty here. Did they prize the Arch Aladon or what's going on? Remy, prize both Sea King. What? Despite the Dusclops KOing you, you didn't find them. Dang. I'm taking it that, yeah, they've prized the Arch Aladon. Okay. That's not ideal. Do I even need anything from here? Like, not really. Sure. Just in case. Get some insurance. Yeah, we'll go Devo. I guess I should be lost vacuuming away this leftovers. It's keeping their Snorlax in the game. But I think that knocks him out of the game. Didn't find the dark energy. Dang. Ooh, also Noctowl in the chat. I think it is attacking with Snorlax. Is this happening? Heals 30 damage from itself? That's kind of sick. Is he vacuuming? Rude. Chat. I think I just do this. Is there anything else I will even want on the board right now? I think we're good. We just attack through. That should pretty much be it. Zeno, how you going, bud? Did they find the Archaludon? I don't think they found the Archaludon. No. Okay. So what do I need for game here? Dark energy? Dark energy or luminous energy? It's for game. Give some of these away. Dark energy. All right, so dark energy is the last prize. How many luminous are in there? All right, now to help me thin the deck a little bit. Luminous energy? There we go. Bonk. We got there. Sky, you prize the Archaludon? I was wondering. I'm like, okay, they Cypher Maniac. Yeah, they're going to be Cypher Maniac. There's the last dark energy. They Cypher Maniac. Like, they're putting an Archaludon. They're going to pivot Snorlax, go into Melmetal, bonk me. Yeah, that's pretty legit play. And then, like, you draw for turn, and they're like, I guess they didn't do that. Zeno, you're alive. Glad to see you that I'm alive as well. Yeah, man. Still kicking. Still kicking. How you been? All right, so that gets me the win. We are going into the semifinals, into the winner of Fector versus 9egg. Looks like Amir took down Rema, getting them a spot in the semis as well, and Zen and Brandon are still concluding their match. Yeah, very keen to see how these go. I'm just going to double check that these games have actually started. They've requested a judge. Ah, okay. Top cut is top 4. I think the opponent thought this, so he dropped. Okay. Easy. They're saying it says top 4. Where's it say top 4? Oh, it does. Tournament structure. But then down here, top 8. That's inconsistent. Why did it say that there? That's very odd. Guy, you're like, uh-oh. That's had unlucky prizes, but you need to have backup plans for that, I guess. Second arch going in the deck. Well, like second arch or just like more switch. Tried immediately to Ultra Ball for the Archelodon too. Yeah. It happens. It's one of those things, like if you have something that your deck is very dependent on, just make sure you prize check for it. It's like there is Artisan in play. Was Artisan in play at that point? Like use that as an opportunity just to like deck check before you discard anything. Open match issue. That's been resolved. And it means Vector. Hello. That's not the right name. I still had Sky's name in like the clipboard. Yeah, other than the prize and the Archelodon, how'd the list go for you, Sky? Because like seemed like a neat concept. I like the fact that you got the early attack off with the Melmetal was pretty impressive. Like, hey, they're actually putting pressure into my Uxie. Really good when it was running steadily. Nice. Realizing now it's still on Limitless View, not in the game. Steadily is not the right word. You meant smoothly. Oh. Same general idea. Okidogi is a pretty intense matchup. Like when the Okidogi gets set up, it is also terrifying. Oh, we'll go second. What am I playing into? Should probably check their list. Bibarel, Comfy, Cram, Slowbro, Squovit, Iron Bundle, Luxray, Fluttermane, Tatsugiri, Manaphy. Okay. Opening Spinda seems fine. They do have Manaphy. They don't have Jirachi. But it's like, if they bench Jirachi, or if they bench Manaphy, I just go Arvin for rescue boards. It. I need to get into an energy though, so it's most likely Arvin for Earthen Vessel. Seeing a lot of abilities though. So maybe I kind of take my time and just go the Frostlass route. Tails Camp. I feel like they get a Manaphy here. Or not. Okay. Like, do I just want to boss confuse their cram here? Probably not. Right, because all they'd need is switch, get around it. It's a lost box type deck, so they'll have high counts of switch. I can double check that. It's open list. 2 switch carts, 2 switch, 2 rescue board. Yeah, they'll be able to get around it. 2 jet energy. Yeah, they'll be fine. And they bench Manaphy. Okay. So Spinda not really doing a lot. As far as like sacrificial Pokemon, Spinda, you probably fine. Double process in here. Nice. Kind of leaning towards the counter gain. Like just leaving the Spinda in the act. Just be like, yeah, it's going to get knocked out by Cram. That's fine. I attach, they boss KO it. It's wasted energy. We just pass. Good morning, Milk. How you going, man? This guy, your deck's name in live is Baby Metal. Nice. Just settling down after work. Nice, man. Day's been good. Day's been good. Had work. No stream. Just doing the semifinals for the budget build battles tournament right now. So no, it's good. No complaints. Playing a like a Lake Duo deck. Just adapted for this format. So we did workshop Wednesdays building the list for standard, and then now it's just like, adapt it for this format. All right, so Ultra Ball rescue board. Guessing just Ultra Ball down 2 things, get a Bibarel, theoretically. Their hand's pretty large, though. It's like, I guess Ultra Ball gets them down to a 4-card hand. Technically benefiting 1 off it. Lost Vacuum helping thin a little bit more. Are they going to get to the point where they can attack? They could Lost Vacuum their own tool, I guess. Yeah. Oh, it's the only target for it. Yeah, fair. Cram gets to attack. Scary. We can attach Psychic Energy counter gain onto Monkey Dory, confuse this. And then theoretically survive a turn. It's not looking great. Hey, there's a Natu on the board. There's a Natu in the chat. I love when that happens. They just Ultra Ball away the Artisan. Yeah, totally fair. That would be helping us out way too much right now. All right, it's going to be down to a coin flip. Not even down to a coin flip. They have the jet energy. So Comfy coming into the active. They can flower selecting. They can hard retreat, go into Cramorant, take out my Monkey Dory. It's not looking great. We do obviously have the snow runs on our board though. So the game plan is just going to be get into our Frostlasses, slowly just pick apart their board. Cramorant's going to be taking prize turn after turn though. So there's a bit of a timer working against us. How many switch have they gone through though? Not very many. So like a boss stall play probably doesn't even get us much here either. Should have Night Stretchered the Monkey Dory back. That's a bit silly. But it's even like Night Stretcher Monkey Dory back to theoretically attach a psychic energy to it. It just gets gusted up and KO'd. Like, we don't have enough to get it online and attacking it. We don't have any damage counters and dark energy to take out the Cramorant off their bench. All right. Recycling their Cramp. Nacho, just curious, is this game free to play friendly? Oh, 100%. Absolutely. So when you start an account on PTCG Live, it'll give you a handful of decks, and then every 3 months when a new set drops, they give you another brand new deck, and there's like a battle pass that you can play through, and it'll give you hacks, it'll give you like high rarity versions of cards and just like very playable cards to get into the game. And yeah, it's completely free to play. You can use code cards from like opening the actual packs for the game. So like things like this, when you open a booster pack, it has a QR code, you scan it, you get some cards in it. But for the most part, just playing the game, they give you enough free packs that it's a non-issue. So yeah, 100%. 100% you can play it free to play. The Ultra Ball is tempting to get a Xatu, because then I'd be able to use that as draw power and get out of this hand. The other thing it could do is get me a Frostlass to just be pinging them down. I just don't know what I can afford to get rid of right now. It's like Ultra Ball that away, that away. I think I'm just passing for right now. That was dumb. I have the Night Stretcher. I just get that energy back with it, but yeah, it's effectively just the same result. Please find a draw support. Nope. Okay. I've at least got that. Yeah. They get that to the bench. They gust this. We're back to square one. Are they holding boss? Yeah, of course they are. Like they've gone through most of their deck. They're sitting on a large hand. Maybe I get into a Monkey Dory. Probably should have just been double psychic though. So if I buy a turn, then I can theoretically draw some more stuff. Thank God. What's Monkey Dory doing for me here? Hand off 10. Yeah, I should have just got double psychic. They're gonna have another boss. But just in case. Glam Burglar, how you going, man? Nacho, are the decks you get good enough to keep up with, for example, meta decks? Yeah, like they give you meta decks. Like when you start the game, they'll give you a Charizard EX deck. You'll need to upgrade it a little bit to be meta, but it's like 80% of a top tier deck. And then it's just like tweak it a little bit. And I'm pretty sure you get most of the pieces to tweak it that bit. Yeah, no, they do a really good job of getting new players into the game. Clam with the sub, 16 months. Jeez, Clam. You've been around a bit, man. Legend, you still can't believe that emote is on Twitch? Which emote? Oh, the Miltank thing? Yeah, that's a interesting one, for sure. Might be able to stay in this. Is there any logic in giving this to him? Not really. I have the energy to just hard retreat. Can save it for something else. We might be able to get back into this. Jesus. Okay, so if they don't have boss here, Frostlass takes out the Cramorant between turns. Monkey Dory will have enough counters that I could... Oh, these go down over time. I just need to deal with the slow bro? I think I just need to deal with the slow bro. Okay, Cram's gone. Then there's 3 other prizes waiting, and this is only online when I'm on my last prize. Opponent has exactly 1 prize card remaining. Cool. Attach Psychic here. Is there a Monkey Dory in the discard? There is, because I'm like, do I Ultra Ball for 1? No, I don't think we do. Is that just punishing myself? Like, what am I getting? Maybe another Snow Run? Snow Run's not even in there. Uxie? Absol? Is it Uxie? Where's my other Snow Run then? Oh, he's dead. Okay. Makes more sense then. Do I even bother hitting you? I feel like no. I hit him. They get to put Tattoo active. I don't. They're stuck with that. They mill. Yeah, I'm just going to leave that. Unless they have switch cards still. Maybe I should have taken... They have switch card. They could heal this. Yeah, I should have taken that out. Stretcher back cram. Yeah, that'll do it. Damn it. That'll do it. We could not get set up that game. How long are the games in general in this? Anywhere from like 10 to 20 minutes. Kind of depends on the matchup. All right, well, that's it for my run for tonight. I get bumped out of the semis. Vector goes to the finals, and we're waiting on Zen into Amir to see who else is going into the finals. We can take a look at their match. Zen is streaming the match, I believe. Yeah, they're streaming their game. Let's take a look. All right, so yeah, it's looking like this is pretty much closed out for Zen here. Waiting on the opponent. They attacking with Dustmore? It's weakness into the Okie Dokie, so it would be doing 300. Oh, but they're knocking out their Dusclops. Okay, yeah, they're just effectively scooping. It's like if they had lost vacuum, they'd be able to take out the Okie Dokie. Well, Nacho, so kind of like Hearthstone? Yeah, similar to Hearthstone. All right, well, that's that for Zen. So that clinches him a spot in the finals, which we know is going to be into Vector. And we get to watch it on, yeah, Zen's stream. It's nice. MW? No. Hey. Oh, no. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we couldn't get set up. It is what it is. And into Lost Box, where it's just like consistently, oh, you can get Cramorant online by turn 2. You're putting some good pressure. It seemed like we had some good comeback potential there, but then yeah, the fact that they're just able to get Cram right back, because the game plan was going to be if I could just take out their Bibarel, like if we could get into a devolution play and take out the Bibarel, we're in a good spot. But they reestablished their hand off of Bibarel. We didn't have the Devo play. Is what it is. All right, yeah. Can you see how this last match goes? I feel like it's kind of favored for Zen. Because it seemed like they basically just had Cramorant as the main attacker. Like it was Cramorant until Slowbro's online. Cramorant's not going to be able to deal with Okie Dokie if he gets online. Right, like he's just too big. A beefy boy. Also, yeah, I can't see your guys' chat when we're in that screen. MW still semis is good. Either way, well done. Small turnout, but yeah, can't be mad at it. I'm not upset at the run. For like a list that we've thrown together without testing, it's fine. It's kind of the way I always play the format. It's like, here's a concept. We'll make it work. Yeah, no, I enjoyed it. It didn't feel super consistent though. Like I think it needs a bit more draw power. So like having the Spinda, the Absol, the Yveltal, I don't know that they were necessary. Like I could probably cut the Yveltal. Having the Absol and the Spinda just as a way that it's like if the opponent's playing Jirachi, I can still get damage output. Spinda theoretically attacking for free with counter gain. Absol being able to use this second attack with attach return counter gain. Like that's pretty big. Just giving me a way to actually like do decent damage to the active. Yeah. I like the list. Needs some refinement, but I like the list. Blueberry, you lost. Did decent for a 10-minute deck. Yeah. That's half the fun of the format. Just quickly throw together a list. You've been playing in this format long enough that you can't really use it as a crutch. And I know I kind of said the same thing. I'm like, I threw this together in like 10 minutes. There's some refinements. And yeah, it is what it is. You play with what you got. Opening the Fluttermane is pretty big. Because they are running DTE. And they have DTE. Oh, shit. Okay, so next turn, attach for turn, they're able to go for 140 into the Okie Dokie. Like, Zen does have a way to get it charged up and a bit more health onto it, but it's definitely in a risky situation. They just ditched a jet energy? They've got to have another attachment for turn, then. Like, they've got to be holding another energy, or they're holding Bibarel. That feels risky. Like, eyeing up the Artisan, like, I could use this. It's like, yeah, but you're also helping the opponent. You also just saw them, like, Ultra Ball away stuff just to get a Bidoof down. You give them an Artisan. You're playing into Lost Box. You're giving them a lot to cook with. They find the Luminius. That's big. Like, you've got to use the Luminius or it's potentially game over right now. Oh, is he putting the Artisan? He's considering the Artisan. It's a tough call. Decides to put it down. Going for the Artisan play. Looks like they have prized the second Okie Dokie. Goes for the Squovit. Fair. Don't do it. Like, I can't say anything because I'm not sure if he's in the stream right now or not. Am I watching the match? I am. Oh. I am. I just didn't switch it to the game for you guys. Doing commentary and you guys are like, what the hell's Triple on about? Yeah, no, we're watching this game. Take care, Emma. Have a wonderful weekend, man. They attach the fighting energy. That's a misplay. So they're holding Luminious energy, which would have accounted for the dark energy for Okie Dokie, putting him up to 230 HP. There's a Fluttermane currently in the active that can hit for 90. It's doing 20 less because of the DTE, but that doubles to 140 because of weakness. So they are going to knock out the Okie Dokie now. Oh, it shuts off the ability. Right. Never mind. I'm just going to stop talking. Damn. Yeah, the Fluttermane counter for Okie Dokie is big. And it's one of those cards that, like, early in the format, I was including in a lot of decks. Like, oh, if you have a way to ramp out energy, you include that because Lost Box was seeing a lot of play, Okie Dokie was seeing a lot of play. Both those kind of fell off or started seeing less play. So then it was like, okay, you can cut this. But they're making a return. All right, Okie Dokie coming back down. Opting to use the Luminious energy on this one. Tricky spot to be in. So obviously you don't want to give up the Bidoof, but if you put the Squowit in the active, you don't even get its ability to draw one card. Also, welcome to the Goomba Gang, King Gengar. Yeah, so the Fluttermane's going to take out the Doof in the active, put 2 damage counters onto the bench, Squovit. Following turn, it can knock out an Okie Dokie in the active and 2 counters on the Squovit. Like, just to close out the match, unless they get into a draw supporter here. All right, Cramorant coming down. And yeah, it's going to soften up that Skwovet. It's not looking good for Zen. Has the option of at least putting the Skwovet in the active to give himself one more turn potentially, or the Okie Dokie and just hope to top deck out of the situation. Like they could go for a boss stall play. Brings up the Bibarel. Skwoveting for a fresh card. We can call it a new hand, just one card hand. And yeah, getting an attachment onto the Skwovet to theoretically pivot it out of the active at some point. But Vector literally just needs a switch and it will be game. Doesn't look like they found it yet. Second Bibarel proc. And I take that as no switch. They do have a DTE though. Okay, DTE, hard retreat. Goes into the Flutter main, hits weakness, pings the Skwovet on the bench. That'll be game. Dang. Solid run tonight, Zen. And yeah, congrats, Vector, for taking the win in this week's Budget Build Battle Tournament. Yeah, I won't be going through the top 8 decks tonight, guys. I'll be honest, just a little bit sleepy, so we'll send out the prizes. We'll wrap up the stream and see who else is online so you guys can raid out somewhere. Anyone has any suggestions as to where we should go, let me know. That probably just see who else is on PTCG Live and head on over there. It looks like Styx is on. Someone opening packs. Mighty Mulder? Why does that sound familiar? We've raided there before? Might just head over to Styx, to be honest. Alright, guys. Yeah, we're going to raid on over the Styx. We will be back Wednesday for Workshop Wednesday and next week for the Budget Build Battle Tournament. Again, I'll get next week's posted probably in the next 20 minutes or so. So if you want to get signed up early for that, welcome to do so. If you're after some casual matches, there's always people looking for games in the Discord server. But yeah, thanks very much everybody for coming by. Till next time, stay golden.